Heyo, Pep Talk here. Today we're playing Crystalline, a visual novel by these guys called Pixel Fade. They've made a lot of games. All of them are really good. The story's amazing. The art's amazing. So let's get right into it. First name. Pep Talk. Yeah, boys. The library is far more quiet than I would have expected at this time of night. The only sound is a gentle hum of the air conditioner. Whoa, that was too close. I blinked my eyes wide open, then I stifled a yawn as I stretched to wake myself up. Focus. Finals are just around the corner, so I can't afford to slack off. Glancing around me, I notice that I am the only person left in the study cubicles. It is getting late. I'll go back to the dorms as soon as I finish this last chapter. I flip through the book, only a few more pages to go. I can do this. Stealing my resolve, I refocus on my textbook. Dots. The words on the book blur together as my eyelids grow heavy. I fight to keep my eyes open, but my lids continue to droop. I'll just rest them for a second. Something jerks me awake, and my eyes blink open. A bright light illuminates the room, blinding me until all I can see is a stark whiteness. I throw my arm over my eyes to shield it from the light. After a few seconds pass, the light seemed too dim, but it doesn't feel like the same fluorescent glow of the library bulbs. Carefully, I unwind and bring my arm down, squinting at a pale sky. A mild breeze tousles my hair. Blades of grass tickle my neck as they wave in the wind. Where am I? I'm about to push myself up off the ground when something pops into view. A round blue blob with two dark eyes blinks at me. Oh, look at it! It's a little slime. It bobs slightly like pudding. When it notices my stare, it opens a small mouth and takes a dainty bite of my nose. Hey! One sec. Gotta stay hydrated. The creature's bite doesn't sting, but it feels like a cool splash of water. Before I can take another, I scramble to my feet. The creature tumbles off my head and falls to the ground. Once it lands, it shakes itself off with a glorious tremble, clearly unfazed. It hops onto my foot and opens its mouth again, but I quickly shake it off. It rolls off my foot and into the dirt, then it rights itself again. It pouts and continues to watch me, but doesn't attempt another bite. What is that thing? It cocks its head as if wondering the same about me. That's unsettling. I take in the scattering of the trees around me. Their tall branches kiss the sky. There's a winding dirt trail which weaves through the trees. As I follow it with my gaze, I see a smoke billowing out of a thatched roof of a village in the far distance. Where am I? The last thing I remember is studying at the library. That's it. I must have fallen asleep and now I'm dreaming. Boy? I glance down at the blue creature. What? And my response, it leaps up. Whoa, dude. I scramble away for a minute and it lands back on the ground with a soft thud. That thing can jump pretty high. I need to be careful. What's your deal? It leaps again and again. I retreat. Stop that. I dodge as it jumps, then I begin to run. To my surprise, the blob keeps pace with the serious and nimble bounces. Oh my god, it's playing with me. Seriously, stay back. It musters up one long leap and I turn around the corner of a sturdy tree to avoid it. I don't notice the other person until too late. Oh wow. We painfully collide and I lose balance before toppling over. Oh, hello. Fortunate, my hands catch myself protecting my fall. When I open my eyes, I see a woman. Her eyes are scrunched shut and her mouth is twisted in a grimace. Her long blonde hair is splayed out around her. As she lets out a small groan, she blinks open her eyes and fixes her gaze on me. Oh, I get choices. The dream becomes a wet dream. Cringe. My bad, dude. As I meet her gaze, my face flushes and I push myself to my feet. I'm so sorry. Are you hurt? I extend a hand. She hesitantly accepts it and I help her up.
Just a little sore, but otherwise I'm fine. Are you hurt?
Oh, no, babe. I'm good. No, I'm fine. I'm sorry again. I should have paid more attention to where I was going.
It's partially my fault. I was distracted.
Do you see this? Voice acting on point, guys. If I haven't already sold you on this game, I don't know what will. Like, look at these sprites. Look, the voice acting's good. The backgrounds are really well drawn.
Boy?
Oh, it's my boy. My little blue boy. The creature is right by my foot again. Are you serious? You're still here? The woman looks surprised.
Pongo!
Okay, you're called the Pongo. Pongo? Jeez, all that Pokemon last night is making me see things.
Man?
Yeah.
Boy?
Oh my god. The Pongo bobs up and down by my foot and nudges me with its head.
Aw, he's a cute one.
He?
Yeah, you can tell by the shape of his eyes.
Oh.
I think he wants you to hold him.
He is kind of cute. He is trying kind of cute. How can you tell?
He's not being subtle about it.
The Pango hops onto my foot and looks up at me.
Boy!
Okay. I bend down and he bounces into my palm. He feels cool to the touch and surprisingly solid for being kind of gelatinous.
Boy!
Oh my god, he's so cute. He chirps happily as he rolls over in my palm. Whoa. Woman leans in and uses a finger to gently tickle the Pongo. He chirrups again and shivers. Boy, yeah.
Oh, his laugh is so adorable.
Oh my goodness, he is pretty adorable. She continues to tickle him and he rolls over from laughing.
Oops.
She stops tickling him and pets him on the head instead. He snuggles against her hand and sighs contently.
Boy.
Using her other hand, she raises her gauntlet and seems to offer it to the Pongo. The Pongo stares at it, then turns his head away and hops onto my shoulder before nestling against me.
Boy. A Pongo who refuses magic energy? Wait a minute. Are you a mage?
No, girl. A level 110 frost mage. Yeah, I play a mage in my MMORPG.
MMORPG? You keep saying such
I do play a
strange
mage
things.
though. She holds up her gauntlet and a faint pale light glows. It pulses rhythmically. As she holds it closer to me, it quickens until the pulses almost look like one long pulse. She blinks in surprise.
Wait, this heightened energy activity, it's you?
She analyzes the magic swirly thing on her gauntlet.
I don't see a discharger on you. So then, how is it possible for you to have such a high magical energy reading?
I don't know, girl, man. Maybe I'm just blessed.
Are you carrying crystals?
Not that I know of. She looks me over again.
Never mind. It doesn't look like you're carrying crystals. Or anything for that matter.
I don't know what's going on right now. I was in the library studying for finals and somehow woke up here.
Oh, are you from the Mage Academy?
The what?
Mage Academy.
I rub my temples. Okay, I think I've dozed off long enough. Time to wake up now. She blinks in confusion.
You are awake.
No, this is a dream. She frowns.
I can assure you this is not a dream.
Time for the pinch test. Could this actually be real? She definitely seems real, and that fall certainly hurt. I surreptitiously pinch myself and try to hide my wince. I believe you. Maybe she's right. Everything here feels too real, even for a dream. I nod. So if this place isn't a dream, then where are we?
Meadow Hill.
Meadow Hill? Where's that?
It's a part of the Kingdom of Havengard, of course.
Havengard? She looks at me like I'm crazy.
It's the largest of the three kingdoms. Actually, where are you from?
Oh, I'm from New York.
New York?
Yeah, you know, part of the USA.
USA. USA?
USA? No, the United States of America.
The United States of what? Never mind that for now. If you don't have any crystals, and you don't have a discharger, have you casted recently?
I shake my head.
Then the amount of energy reading doesn't add up.
She rests her chin in her hand and she thinks. A shiver runs through me as reality begins to set in. This really isn't a dream. Any ideas? She shakes her head.
Maybe the Mage Academy can provide answers.
Mage Academy? That's a start. Sounds good to me. How do I get there?
Oh, it's in the center of Illumia.
Where?
Illumia. You follow the path going north until you arrive at the crossroads. Then you head...
Her voice trails off as she notices my expression.
I'm actually heading back there now. You can come along if you want.
As I contemplate her offer, I look her over again. Can I trust her? Her posture is naturally straight and gives her an air of authority. She did mention she was out here on some sort of official investigation. Plus, she seems friendly enough. Besides, if I don't go with her, then I'll be wandering around on my own. The chances of me finding this Mage Academy alone without running into any unsavory people are not promising. I can't risk that. I need to find a way back home. I nod. Thanks. I'm Pep Talk, by the way.
I'm Leanna. Leanna Dawn.
Nice to meet you. Hey. I hold out my hand for her to shake, but she just stares at it. After keeping my hand out for a few seconds, I begin to feel awkward. Her expression changes as curiosity as she generally takes my hand. I grin broadly as I shake her hand firmly. She's a bit startled, but when our gaze meets, she matches my smile.
It's nice to meet you too.
I look at her questioningly as she continues to shake my hand. She slips her hand away and blushes.
Shall we get going then?
Ready when you are. Leanna nods and brings us back to the path. Then she walks in the direction of the village. The Pongo follows us, staying a step behind. We travel for quite some time together. It's been pretty silent. I wonder if I should say something. Ask about the gauntlet? Without seeming too suspicious, I try to get a better look at her gauntlet. What was that thing she was doing with it earlier? Leanna notices me staring and shifts uncomfortably.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I was just curious about your gauntlet.
Oh, my manipulator?
Sure.
All mages have a manipulator. It's how we use energy to interact with the elements around us.
Wait, you mean you can cast spells?
I suppose that's one way to phrase it.
Whoa, can you show me something cool?
Like what?
I don't know, do anything.
Hmm.
Leanna pauses while she thinks. Then her face brightens. She lifts up her gauntlet and points towards the Pongo. He levitates in the air, much to the Pongo's surprise. As he hovers in the air, he looks in awe around him and opens his mouth, trying to eat the air. Leanna giggles and gently places him back down. That was sweet! Whoa, that was amazing! Leanna smiles shyly as she brushes a stray lock of hair behind her ear.
It was nothing.
What else can you do?
There's a lot more my manipulator can do, but I think it's best if I conserve the energy for now.
I nod, that makes sense. I don't really have any other questions. I listen for the sounds of wildlife as we continue walking. I can hear the useful song of birds and the faint whoosh of wings flapping in the air. Occasionally, there's a rustle amid the trees. I even swat at the bugs buzzing around my eyes. It all feels very familiar, reminding me of home. Liana clears her throat.
So, you're from USA?
USA, but yeah.
Which kingdom is that in?
How should I phrase this? In the Kingdom of North America. She frowns and scratches her neck.
I'm a little ashamed to say I'm not familiar with that place. Where is it?
On Earth?
Earth?
Okay, time to take a different approach. Let me see if I can explain. Alright, tell me, where are we right now?
In Meadow Hill.
And where is that?
In the kingdom of Havengard.
And where is Havengard?
In the land of Asaria.
And what is that part of?
Terra, of course.
Okay, so Terra is my Earth. She pauses as my words sink and then she gasps.
Are you not from Terra?
From what I've heard so far, I'm not.
How did you get here?
That's what I'm hoping the Mage Academy can tell me.
Right, but I mean, how did you come to Meadow Hill specifically? Do you remember anything before you were in the field?
I think back, I was studying in the library and I've been extra tired because that's the same day I have my evening class. And I still remember everything about me and my past. Yeah.
Well, at least we know you don't have amnesia.
I nod. She lapsed back into silence, looking thoughtful. I have a lot to think about myself. My head is swimming with everything I've learned so far. Although there are some similarities between Terra and Earth, I've only scratched the surface on all the differences. I really hope the Mage Academy can help explain what is going on. And more importantly, how can I get back home? I look back and see the Pongo face planted on the ground. Pongo, what happened? It rolls back upright and looks away.
Were you trying to eat and hop at the same time?
Is that an embarrassment I sense? Leanna can't hold back her giggles any longer, and her laughter makes me chuckle. The Pango huffs and
I'm
pouts.
sorry. We weren't laughing at you.
As the Pango shakes it off of himself, Leanna and I resume walking. The sun dips in the sky and bathes tips of the tree in a soft glow. My feet ache and I protest with each step I take, and my legs are tight from all the walking. Finally, we come across the perimeter of the village. Leanna grins as she leads me through the gates.
Here we are, Meadow Hill Village.
Okay, guys, so I'm gonna end it here. We got to Meadow Hill Village. We met Liana. We got a little slime buddy. Everything's looking good for us so far. Yeah, if you guys do like this video, like, follow, subscribe, all that crap that you hear from every other YouTubers. But the reason why they say it, guys, it does help out. So if you could do that, much appreciated. Pep Talk out.